I'm Darren with Akshon Esports, and welcome to Akshon Recap, the show where we highlight various stories ongoing within the esports community. For fans of the Overwatch League, this past weekend should have been a cause for celebration, especially for San Francisco Shock fans, as Sinatraa 1 finally came of age to compete in the Overwatch League. But instead, the community was given another helping of unexpected drama. When Sinatraa turned 18 on Sunday, he made a celebratory tweet featuring the iconic Pepe the Frog in a birthday hat. While it would have looked harmless to the majority of the community, it seems that some people at Blizzard think otherwise. Shortly after the tweet went live, threads began popping up congratulating the Shock player on his birthday. It was promptly taken down and followed up with a new tweet at 1:07 PST in which Sinatraa thanked the community for their support and informed everyone that he had to delete the original tweet. The initial response was met with a mix of humor and confusion, with jokes being made at the absurdity of the incident. Around 40 minutes later, people began to get riled up after it was tweeted by Rod Slasher Breslow that Blizzard had reached out to the San Francisco Shock management asking for the tweet to be taken down. Slasher followed up by stating that this course of action is part of a larger effort to remove the imagery of Pepe the Frog from the Overwatch League and dissuade league affiliates from sharing content featuring the cartoon. This allegedly includes, but is not limited to, memes and imagery on player social media and even the signs in the crowd made by fans. Many people have taken to social media platforms and forums like Reddit, the general consensus being that all this is a bit ridiculous if it proves to be Blizzard pushing for an anti-Pepe agenda as part of enforcing their code of conduct, which, while hasn't been made public, can be summed up as guidelines designed to ensure the integrity of the game, to safeguard the public image of the league, its players, teams, and owners, and to provide a competitive game environment that is free from harassment and discrimination. As part of their contract with Blizzard, players, coaches, and other members of an Overwatch League team must adhere to guidelines ranging from maintaining the highest standards of sportsmanship to refraining from making any false, defamatory, or slanderous remarks, comments, or statements. Looking at this Pepe the Frog drama from Blizzard's point of view, I would like to think that they probably know it's a bit ridiculous. But since a vocal minority have chosen to use the meme in a negative manner, Blizzard probably wants to avoid any and all association with it. Now, I never thought I'd be explaining this, but time for some context on Pepe. Matt Fury, an artist and children's book author, created the infamous frog as part of his Boys Club series on MySpace way back in 2005. The internet embraced Pepe as an online meme beloved by many around the world, but over time, Pepe was unfortunately and bizarrely adopted as a symbol used by those in the alt-right as part of the build-up towards the 2016 US election. For those who aren't familiar with the term or need a refresher, those described as being in the alternative right of the political spectrum consist of people who share the beliefs of or identify as white supremacists, neo-Confederates, neo-Nazis, neo-fascists, and other far-right leaning hate groups. By September of 2016, Hillary Clinton called out Pepe the Frog as a racist hate symbol, and thus Pepe was added to the Anti-Defamation League's database of hate symbols. If Blizzard is truly trying to make a stance against having the Overwatch League associated with racist jokes, offensive memes, or really having anything that has the potential to make them look bad, they're going to be against the internet itself and the freedom of speech that comes with it, and humor that would otherwise never be allowed on cable TV. If such a standard is to be upheld, one must wonder why the viral Ugandan Knuckles that has a greater capacity to offend someone was permitted or not met with punishment when used.
So let's check out what happened in the players' cons.
I play Hunt.
I know the way.
I know the way.
Do you know the way?
There was actually one guy with the way sign.
Really?
The way? Yeah.
This is the way. I know that way. Some guy should stand at the entrance like, guys, this is the way.
This
Follow
is the way.
Cosplay, that's Knuckles. The Uganda Knuckles.
Well, there you go. That was
hearing some Florida mayhem.
Yeah.
Pepe may have only made headlines recently, but Overwatch League viewers out there may already be aware that the Forsen Kek emote has already been banned from the Overwatch League stream. Knowing how Blizzard has responded with the Tryhard 7 emote, Forsen Kek, and now Pepe in general, you can probably expect more limitations to be placed on the chat. Going back even further, we can see that Blizzard's anti-Pepe stance isn't as recent as you may think. On the opening of the Overwatch League, a Dallas Fuel fan at the Blizzard Arena held a Pepe sign that was removed before the end of the night by a staff member accompanied by what appears to be a security guard. This incident, however, was quietly brushed under the rug, but in light of recent events, things won't die down as quietly as before, so we can probably expect an official statement from the Overwatch League in the near future if they plan to quell the confusion, ridicule, and overall outrage. Personally speaking, I'm not using the chat much at all when I tune into the Overwatch League streams, as I just want to watch the matches themselves, so the removal or limitations of specific emotes does not really affect my viewing experience. But nevertheless, I understand the culture of Twitch chat and the usage of emotes, especially memes, which are inherently a part of Twitch culture. So for viewers that actually engage and interact with the Twitch chat, I can imagine that these restrictions on which emotes can be used would be frustrating, even more so considering that Pepe has been used and existed outside the meme's use in alt-right associated posts. Just in the case with Tryhard7, the use and meaning of emotes are entirely dependent on their context. But what are your takes on this subject? Does the removal of certain emotes impact your viewing experience at all? Is the policing of Twitch chat really necessary for ensuring the reputation of the Overwatch League, or is Blizzard fighting a losing battle? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And with that, that's all for this installment of Action Recap. If you enjoy our content, check out our website at actionesports.com. to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.